college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The Scarlet Knights will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tar Heels offense will get the first swing of the game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Finds his tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Gets it out fast. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Here's a heat. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. North Carolina has him back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jones wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rousseau. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to him back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he will score! Touchdown, Tar Heels!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They're going to run it to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Scarlet Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Donald. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch on the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Toss sweep to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They go to the counter. Find some fresh air. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, he'll throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
7, Rutgers 0.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Let's go!
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Jones wants to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll run it. Got a little space. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Donald. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that...
Turning on the Jets! He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Handoff to the single running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Oh, on second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he won't.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now he'll try to take it back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Donald. Makes the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Some misdirection with the counter. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long.
Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. Touchdown, North Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the ground game. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The give from the gun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Jones to throw. He's got it down the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Scrambling away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead down a little further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
And the Tar Heels will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you...
And the pass rush. He is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Donald. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Rutgers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
North Carolina has him back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. It's complete on the right side. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here comes the heat. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Oh, they're after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Now he's looking to throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jones wants to throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. Strong, firm tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Dead center perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Finds his man. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking for a man. It's Donald. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Oh, he got loose. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And when you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The flag brings up a short 1st and 5. Offense can really get aggressive if it chooses. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Fitted in the window for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Jones to throw. Using the quick game. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Quarterback making adjustments. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Still on his feet at the 45. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Jones wants to throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And the Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going deep. He's got it down the right side. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the back.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jones to throw. Zings it complete to the right. That's it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss, because that could have been worse.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the gun, he leads it with the back. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, the attempt is no good. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Dropping back, it's Donald. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you are.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Skips away from pressure. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense trying to take it back. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Donald. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Turns it loose. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. We're still throwing it deep because his quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make...
Snags it inside the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
He's out of bounds. Brings up fourth down.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's got it, a late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver, albeit very slight, of hope.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or two.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance as a coach.